What's up, 101 crew? It's Amber 101, and we're back here with another reaction. And today we're going to react to how this platform became irrelevant. What happened to WorldStar Hip Hop? Y'all, I'm ready to get into this. What's the tea? What's the tea? What's the tea? Let's go ahead and get into it.
Rappers want to be on it, so do aspiring video vixens. Sometimes they make news. Always the WorldstarHipHop website is a must-see for hundreds of thousands of viewers every day.
Before we get started, y'all, WorldStar was that place to be when I got out of school. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell my age or nothing like that, but hey, when we got out of school, we wanted to go straight to WorldstarHipHop. Hip Hop. Like, did you see what was on WorldstarHipHop? Hip Hop?
Butter.
There really is a tale of two world stars. To one generation, WorldStar was a website that we could see some of the most controversial content on the internet.
The punch scene at the beginning of this
Oh, y'all remember that Sharkeisha video? Hey, yo. WorldstarHipHop Hip Hop was the TikTok of our age. Of my decade that I was growing up in. That was the TikTok of my decade that I was growing up in. Like, bro, that Sharkeisha, you cannot run from that Sharkeisha on Twitter or nothing.
video is disturbing to watch, and it only gets worse.
To another generation, they likely remember WorldStar as a place to see the newest music premieres.
I don't know when I'm a flip nigga. Give me some codeine and sip nigga. Bad bitch, yeah, watch you do coke. I want the money, that's why I need more. Why you keep that tool like that?
But to both of these groups, WorldStar is now looked at as hip-hop's MySpace. For better or worse, WorldStar was a platform that many of us have memories about, but it seems as a collective, the culture has moved on.
Got a special guest with us this morning.
That's right, it's family right here. Our dog Q from WorldStar.
What up, Q?
Founded by Mr. WorldstarHipHop Hip-Hop himself, Lee Q. Odenot. The WorldStar we grew to know wouldn't fully form until 2008. In the years prior, the website originated as a place where Q would sell 50 Cent and G-Unit mixtapes with his childhood friend, DJ Who Kid. But the online mixtape space was quickly being dominated by places like thatpiff.com. During a down period in 2007 when the website was hacked, Q was inspired by YouTube, who in 2006 got sold to Google for $1.6 billion. And seeing Soulja Boy launch a career off
WorldStar could have been YouTube. WorldStar Hip Hop could have been TikTok. It really could have.
for viral video,
It could have been
Q to
YouTube.
pivot and create a street version of YouTube.
2 years after the founders set up shop over a pizza parlor, they're headed for $1 billion payday.
You know, seeing the space with YouTube, you know what I mean, the success of YouTube back then when they got signed with Google, and I noticed that everything's gonna be going towards videos, you know what I'm saying, because I was one of the first cats to do a mixtape sites in '01, and then I was like, yo, this, you know, it's too saturated right now, let me go ahead and think of the next curves.
Unlike other hip-hop sites at that time, WorldStar wouldn't rely on articles and would focus purely on video content. The original concept was for music premieres, but one of the key factors in WorldStar's rise was its reliance on user-submitted content. Anyone could submit videos, whether it's rap battles, freestyles, or street fights. Videos that would get flagged and removed from YouTube 9 times out of 10 found its place on WorldStar. In a lot of ways, the website was the blueprint for things we see on social media today. Fights, twerking, police confrontations, vlogs, music videos. WorldStar soon became the guilty pleasure of the culture.
What if some people feel, well, I'm gonna go do some ratchet stuff to get on WorldStar?
Well, the thing is that it does bring awareness. So if you're gonna get your 15-minute fame of doing that, or climbing a building and jumping off just to get your fame, you know, that's foolishness, and I can't control that foolishness of individuals that want to go seek fame by, you know, cop chasings, you know, run through highway, you know, pull over. I'm not pulling over because they see it. You know, OJ did it, other stars did it. So I can't control the masses' minds as far as.
Yeah, he ain't had no control over that. See what I'm saying? Every generation has to overcome this battle of risking everything they have just to get clout. Pretty much.
I just want to bring awareness to the masses.
Alright, look, I said, call me Doogie B, I'll walk up in the club, what's happening? Bitches, when they see me, oh my god, they steady clapping, and niggas know what it is on my hand, they just be snapping it, but guess what, baby girl, me and your pussy, that's what's happening.
As the site grew, Q doubled down on giving the audience what they wanted, which was more salacious content. But this built an opposing side of people, labeling WorldStar as bad for hip-hop and exploitative to black culture. Q often argued that he was no different from a street rapper, holding a mirror up to society and showing what's really going on. Political pundit Bill O'Reilly started to target WorldstarHipHop in 2008 after
because it's black owned and it had the potential to be the next YouTube. Bill O'Reilly ain't a bit of good and he ain't worth a dime. He's a bigot who sits on TV all day. I don't even know if he's still on TV. That's how irrelevant he is to me. But he sits on TV just basically saying, in a whole bunch of words, saying the N-word. You know what I'm saying? In a whole bunch of words, he could have just said hard ER. That's it.
Videos of kids threatening former presidents. These videos were removed from YouTube, but of course it remained on WorldStar. Bill O'Reilly criticized the website for promoting violence and exploiting the incident for entertainment purposes. He called for a boycott of companies that advertised on WorldStar.
Originally showed up on YouTube and was banned, and it showed up on this WorldstarHipHop site, and
it was a media outlet just like any other outlet, just like Fox News.
It's about 8 minutes of this kid ranting. It's really disgusting. It's really frightening.
It's child abuse. It's crime. This is a crime. If this were an adult, the Secret Service would arrest the adult. Now, I believe the Secret Service should arrest the parents of this kid and the purveyor of the website. We know who put this on there. This guy Q, right? We know that.
Yeah, he's the guy who's in charge of the site. And
so the FBI.
I love you. I've always been with you.
Some of y'all be haters, and you know what? That's gonna come back and bite y'all, cause that ain't, you like, come on now, that ain't his fault. You know what I'm saying? Just cause it's an outlet. You know what I'm saying? Just like every episode of a reality show or a talk show, you see the views and expressions of this show does not reflect the yada yada yada. Does not reflect the channel or the, you know what I'm saying, network. So it's like people pick and choose. Selective outrage.
I should be interviewing this guy.
Controversy led to more eyes on the site. By 2009, WorldStar was getting up to 4 to 6 million views per day, and the slogan WorldStar started to grow.
Somebody about to get their ass beat. WorldStar.
It's a battle cry, right?
It's a battle.
WorldStar.
Now, how did you get
in the time where MTV, VH1, and BET were leaving music videos for original programming, WorldStar created a lane where they would get paid for music exclusives, from signed artists to indie artists hoping to break out. A wide range of artists built a following from the platform. A viral WorldStar video meant as much as getting played on MTV. They could build an artist just as well as they could expose an artist.
When we was in the hood, you know what I'm saying? It was the first, besides like YouTube, that was the first spot where it was like people you didn't know, or like artists that was.
You see how YouTube comes up in the conversation of WorldstarHipHop? Like, brother was on to something.
Like, trying to come up, that's where their videos was at, you know what I'm saying? On top of all of the other wild shit that's on there. That was a platform that you can reach out and be like, yo, I want to get my shit there, and you knew a million people gonna see it. Whether they hate it or love it, they gonna see it. So I feel like WorldStar was definitely a shift as far as like rap and like just getting.
Definitely a shift in the culture.
Own self high.
No, even though like WorldStar is fake, all of the hits, it's fake. Those people pay for those hits. You know how you see the video and you be like, yo, this shit is whack. Why I got so many hits? It's because they sit there and they press Apple, and then they press R, and then it goes view, 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 and you look, and the shit went up 500 times.
So he basically said it's bots. Ayo, 50 Cent, he was like the DJ Academics in terms of personality. Like he's I'll say this, 50 Cent back in the day, he was a disruptor.
You know, so if you hear artists talking about they hot right now because they own WorldStar and they got a bunch of hits, You know, they could have bought a package. They didn't just pay for it.
In 2009, 50 Cent, in the middle of his active feud with Rick Ross, 50 asked Q to remove videos of Rick Ross dissing him from WorldStar. Q refused to do so. Q has said before began his career under G-Unit. For many years, Q was using a promotional banner of 50 Cent on the website, without 50 Cent's consent, leading to a lawsuit where 50 claimed the banner made users believe he owned or was affiliated with the website.
Even Rick, like they spent additional marketing dollars on Rick Ross to combat my presence at that point. You know, they was writing WorldStar checks. You know, but WorldStar, I got a lawsuit against WorldStar for utilizing my likeness. A lot of people felt like that was my site because they seen my face on the cover of an infringement with iRobot for a long time. But QCC, you should really be nice to me, because when you're not nice to me, then I'm not nice.
That sucker's on the phone. Don't what's up me, you sucker.
Is 50 just mad because he didn't have the idea first? Is that what it is? Is 50 mad because he didn't have the idea first? Is that what he was mad about? Is that what really was the core of that issue? Like, come on, dog.
Don't what's up me, you sucker. I should black your eye. I said, don't what's up me, you sucker. Tell him I was on my tour bus in 2003, you punk. And you created an area where everybody can try and hate on me. You know you're a punk. You know you're a punk, Q. You know I'm the wrong one to even be playing with.
I never was a punk, B. I was a good dude for you.
Yeah, you was a sucker. And you know not to keep playing with me.
50 Cent had thisis50.com, right? Did Worldstar Hip Hop, was that birthed out of thisis50.com or what? Somebody give me the ID on that.
Anyway, so I don't know why you keep pushing me until I gotta do. You don't tell me to chill out. Don't you ever tell me to chill out, you sucker. You're nowhere near my caliber of breed, punk.
Okay.
You know what?
You know
I'll look it up myself. Is he really serious in that part, in that segment of the video? Let's see. What? What? Did World Star? Yep. Anyways, chat.
For Angie or anybody else there, and they'll be watching. They're watching on the Channel 7 News, you sucker. You know how I get that.
He did say in the beginning that he started as a Dat Piff website. Okay, yeah.
Now play with me if you want. Play with me if you want. Play with me if you want. You see the suit and tie, you think I clean all the way up like that? Watch me show you some of the old me. Keep playing with me, Q. Keep playing with me. Don't you ever try to front and on the radio, I dare you to try and say something crazy.
What?
You a sucker.
Okay.
That's why you come. If you're in New York, you come to my office and we sit down and we talk. Don't you ever talk to me on the radio. I told Angie she could go and put you on the radio because you know better, because you knew no better.
Come on, man. I ain't trying to talk to you on the radio. I'm trying to talk to you one-on-one.
All right, then you come to the office and we sit down and that's it. We'll talk later. Ain't nothing to talk about on the air. You heard me.
50 Cent years later would go on to win that lawsuit.
This should look good.
Hey man, check this out, man. I'm gonna tell y'all motherfuckers like this, man. One time only.
Base God himself.
Man, straight from WorldstarHipHop. Hip Hop. You feel me? Hey man, this for that stank cat stacks, you feel me? That boo-boo smelling, boo-boo
Y'all remember Cat Stacks? Hey yo, was it Cat Stacks who they called Soulja Boy with? Hey yo, This was a messy website back in the day. What? This was a messy website back in the day. Cat Stacks, I remember they had that whole thing with Soulja Boy, and like she was being passed around. Like that was just too much. It was too much.
Grass smelling up. Cat Stacks, man. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Suck my motherfucking dick, man. I'm coming with that straight with that heater, man. Young bass guy, man. So once again, man, tell that fucking suck my dick, man. Crackhead hoe, man. Little beat, bitch.
Another trend that WorldStar was on early is the trend of women exposing rappers. Before Selena Powell, we had Cat Stacks.
What up, y'all? This Cat Stacks. Put it in a Gucci bag. Throw your ass on WorldStar. Now this nigga's mad.
Cat Stacks in the early 2010s was an infamous hip hop groupie who reviewed and
trying to be like what's old girl that Kareem Stephans, y'all remember that?
Exposed encounters that she had with multiple rappers. Her first viral moment would come when she exposed Soulja Boy.
Look at this shit, man. This nigga's a motherfucking cokehead, yo.
What I tell y'all? Like this was, I'm telling you, MySpace and WorldStar Hip Hop were like this.
What is this? Don't joke the salt, mother.
You know about this, y'all.
Fans of hip hop became enamored with.
Did he tell her get? Hold on, let me rewind and make sure.
You know about this, y'all.
Fans of hip hop became enamored with Cat Stacks for her wild stories and over-the-top personality, which for WorldStar led to more clicks. Q would start to pay Mrs. Stacks to fabricate stories, giving her own video series on the website.
Jim Jones. I'm at a LA.
Cloud.
Nigga, you know his songs talk about I'm ballin'. Ballin' where?
The definition of wanting cloud.
Oh wow, you a dumbass little B, aka little.
In reality, it was all a marketing ploy for WorldStar. Cat Stacks and even the rappers were in on it too.
Yeah, man, I ain't never did coke a day in my life. I ain't never been in a rehab center ever in my life.
Right.
Shouts out to, you know, the blogs making up,
Y'all remember these cameras? I wanted one of these so bad back in the day. Like, I wanted one real bad.
Stories on me, but at the end of the day, man, it's publicity, you know what I'm saying? And I got an album coming out November 30th. Say whatever you want to say, because I know it's true.
You need media attention.
You need a buzz.
Yes. And what's a buzz gonna get you a front page of the media or the front page of Hip Hop Weekly, like me and Soulja Boy was? A scandal. And once that happens, you're trying to look at what he's doing and you're trying to interview him and you making him poppin'. So most of it was entertainment business.
Was the Soulja Boy shit real or fake? Keep it a buck.
Entertainment.
During the height of her 15 minutes of fame, Cat Stacks labeled herself the queen of WorldStar, but she would soon fall out with Q. It's unfortunate how things turned out for her. By 2011, WorldStar reached her peak in popularity. The website was in the top 250 most visited websites in America, beating out places like CBS and NBA. In the years between 2012 and 2014, WorldStar embraced the power of social sharing early. Its controversial and attention-grabbing videos were widely circulated on platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Vine, RP.
One thing, no matter what, it's always calculated.
Nah, I ain't never saw that. What? I have never saw this. It's always calculated and then he falls? Bro, why ain't that bad?
But the more of these social media
No matter what, it's always calculated.
But the more of these social media platforms started to incorporate videos into their apps, it gave WorldStar more competition. Content that used to exclusively be on WorldStar would start to be on social media more, and the convenience of social media started to kill off the site's traction, alongside critics accusing the website of promoting violence, misogyny, and negative stereotypes.
I think your website ain't shit. I think your website ain't shit.
straight up and down. It ain't shit about your website that's hip-hop. I think hip-hop is in the state it is now because of your website. I'm from Chicago. I don't even listen to the motherfuckers from Chicago and new school chats. Because of your website, you got a lot of motherfuckers like that coming out. And you just exploit white.
Hey, to each his own, but I personally believe that, you know what I'm saying, he had something that could have been potentially big and black owned, you know what I'm saying, and put other creators on.
You know, I'm from Chicago. I hate to see the shit that comes up on the news. I hate hearing about people I love getting killed. And that's all you do is exploit violence. Ain't shit good that come out your fucking website.
By 2015, the site fell 300 spots from being in the top 250. Q was looking to get away from the shock value content and incorporate more of a balance.
Why not create original documentary to show people that, you know, yes, we can also go to these neighborhoods and capture the story, like our field documentary in Miami, which is releasing August 18th.
Around 2016, through their YouTube, WorldStar started to have a slight resurgence, posting music exclusives. The WorldStar logo being on a thumbnail for a video helped cement artists. It did a lot to break SoundCloud artists Cardi B before she blew up, and 6ix9ine early videos used to go crazy on the channel. WorldStar struck a deal with MTV too for a show named WorldStar TV.
All right, everybody, welcome to WorldStar TV, the only show that still owes Sally Mae a couple dollars. Now look.
A month before the premiere of WorldStar TV, Q would tragically pass away on January 23rd.
Dang. R.I.P. to Q, bro.
2017.
Very sad news breaking on TMZ right now. Q, the founder of WorldStar, has passed away at age 43.
He died of heart disease with obesity as a contributing factor.
WorldStar, even though it's a very popular site.
Health is wealth. Oh my gosh. He was young. That's terrible.
He had other plans of moving into other platforms. If you guys don't know, they got a show coming out on MTV too. He was trying to link up with investors to make it bigger than what it was. And
the sudden death of Q left a leadership void within WorldStar. Without his vision and guidance, the platform started to lose true direction. WorldStar TV only lasted one season on MTV2. Rap itself underwent significant changes. With a shift towards streaming services, artists that use WorldStar to launch a career or premiere music videos moved on to places like Lyrical.
This is hard to hear because I saw so much potential in this website, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, if you don't have somebody up in leadership with you that you can for sure say that they can take over this, if I'm not here, you know what I'm saying? You don't have anything to fall back when you leave. You don't have any way for your legacy to, you know, continue on when you leave, you know what I'm saying?
Eliminate or will opt to upload to their own channels. WorldStar, the website, never grew past its early 2010s format of controversial content. Their social media pages today are just essentially meme pages that promotes OnlyFans as much as they promote music. Today, WorldStar is owned by a company named Media Lab, where they have a handful of dying legacy platforms, including DatPiff and Genius. This current ownership and Q's time as the owner is leaving an obvious gap from its roots. So, are you on the side of people that felt like it promoted blaxploitation, or are you on the side of people that just saw it as entertainment? Me personally, I'm in the middle. I outgrew WorldStar after like high school, but I always respected the hustle of Q. And now that I'm older, some of the content does look crazy, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't have nostalgia for the early WorldStar days. With that being said, if you like this,
hey bro, this is just brought back memories, the nostalgia, bro. Like, I gotta say this, bro. Shouts out to Q, because, you know what I'm saying, may his legacy forever live on, you know what I'm saying, because I feel like he did something that had so much potential, you know what I'm saying. I feel like he did something with this website that put on other rappers and put on for the culture, in my opinion. Yeah, he had some negative stuff, but you know what I'm saying, it was a way to allow people to know what's going on around the world. This is another outlet, just like, you know what I'm saying, BET or MTV or Fox News or ABC. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't really knock the dude for having a website that quote unquote showed a negative picture of our race and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, shouts out to Q, bro. Shouts out to Q. This was a wonderful video.
I appreciate y'all so much. And
I love this video. That's it for this reaction, guys. If you enjoyed what you saw in any way, shape, or form, go ahead and give me a like, a comment, turn those notices on, and give me a subscription if you can. All right? We out this thing. Peace. See you in the next one.